Hello and a very warm welcome. Driver ratings for the Monza Grand Prix. All 20 drivers covered as we rate them out of 10 for their weekend. A poor Grand Prix, a shambolic Grand Prix, dominated by one man. That man is Max. Charles Leclerc, 10. I've got to give him 10. He got pole position, didn't do anything wrong. Two-stop strategy didn't work. I give him 10. He got pole in front at Tifosi. He did a decent weekend, 10. I also give Carlos Sainz 10. Coming into the weekend, he knew he had a penalty, but what a fight back. He was on fire, overtaking everyone, whether it was Ocon, Gasly, Tsunoda, Alonso, he was flying. P4 in the race. He overtook basically the whole field. Gasly, 8. A good performance by Gasly. His lap time was deleted in Q3, finished the race in 8th. A frustrating one though for Gasly as he was stuck behind Ricciardo for most of the race. 1 3. Coming into the weekend, had a penalty, P14 in race. I don't know, but he's not really delivering at the minute, Tsunoda. Lewis Hamilton, 8. Coming into the weekend, he knew he had a penalty, as did half of the grid. He's gone from P19 to P5. A slow start at the beginning, but then he goes long, and it paid off. P5, a good result. Yeah, and that double overtake was sensational, really. George Russell, 10. Has to be 10. He qualified second with all the penalties, and then he finished third. Mr. Consistent. He's ahead of Lewis. He's delivering. Top 5 every time. It's just impressive, to say the least. He's probably been driver of the season, George Russell. Valtteri Bottas, 5. Standard 5 for Valtteri. Finishes 13th. Not much more to say. Guan Yu Zhou, 7. No, actually, Guan Yu Zhou, 8. I'm changing my mind. He gets points. He finishes P10. Very strong by Guan Yu Zhou. And yeah, had Bottas on a lump of string. Max, 10. Just play the button. Champion, play the button. I should have a recording. Champion, domination, came through the fields. It's just, you turn TV on, Max wins. It is what it is. He could be champion in Singapore. It's a matter of when, not if. Yeah, just sensational. Sergio Perez, 0. Absolutely dog shit. He's so far off Max. He's performing like Albon and Gasly. It needs calling out. It's not good enough. Shambolic. Qualifying he's 0.9 off, and then he finishes 6th. Hamilton's come from 19th and still finished ahead of him. It's poor by Sergio Perez. Mucky Mexican. The only positive, he got fastest lap. Magnussen, Mick Schumacher again, 0. Where is Haas's pace? That may be a bit harsh, but I've not been impressed with Haas. Magnussen's out in Q1 and nothing. In the race he finishes like 16th. Schumacher finishes 12th. Just not very good by Haas. Lando Norris, 10. Now I'm not a massive fan of this guy, but I've got to say, he's becoming consistent. 7th every time. He qualifies 7th, finishes 7th. Mr. Consistent. But probably should have been higher. He got a shocking start, and his pit stop was dreadful, so he could have been a lot higher. Daniel Ricciardo, 8. Now, that's probably the highest score I've gave him in quite some time. He made Q3. I nearly fell off my chair. And then he was in the points, he was delivering, he was keeping Gasly behind, and then a retirement, which caused a safety car nonsense. Yeah, I felt sorry for him, to be honest. He performed well. Alonso, 5. Lap deleted. Big stint, but then retires due to overheating problems. Ocon, 5. Penalty coming into the weekend, finished 11th. Nick de Vries, 10. Star of the weekend every single day. He starts in the Aston Martin, then he fancies a go in the Williams with Albon out with appendix. Let me go in every car challenge, Nick de Vries. And then not only does he come in, he beats Latifi in quali, and then schools him in the race. and he gets points on debut. I mean, he's done more in 53 laps than Latifi's done in 16 rounds, and he should have that seat for the rest of the season. Very impressive. Latifi 0, he's a joke, he's a fraud, he's conning that seat, and he needs putting out of his misery. Yeah, I'm sick and tired of ranting about Latifi. He's poor. Seb 5, coming into the weekend, his last Monza Grand Prix, and yeah, he retired. A loss of power. Lance Stroll 5, out in Q1, retired in the race. So let's have the old countdown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we have it. Driver ratings for the Monza Grand Prix. We've got a couple of weeks off, and then we go to Singapore for the first time in a while. Comment down below your thoughts on the ratings. Driver ratings does divide opinion. Feel free to comment below. Yeah, was a shocking race. And that safety car at the end. Mucky. Max domination again.